2. Hello, 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 hello. Hope you were still watching while you were waiting for me there. I am about to do some reading. Joan, what are you doing there? Huh? It's my turn to read, not yours, sweetie. Oh, I know you love to read, but I'm going to read today. Woo! It's Pikachu! How do you do? Hello. So yes, we have lots of Pokemon friends here today. I love Pokemon. You do you? Okay. Pokemon can be lots of fun. I am sure everything is fun. It's all the way you look at life, isn't it? Everything is fun if you just look at it the right way. Look at it the way you want to look at it. Look at it positive. And I don't know, have you heard of Smurfs before? I have this Smurf book. I have quite a few Smurf books actually. My friend Colleen, who I've spoken about before, has lots of Smurf books for me to read. Another Dora, Small End of Blyton, and lots of many other books that I'm going to read. Yeah. And then I will find some more books. But it's always books. So many books. Exactly. But today we have the Trojan Smurf. What do you think of that? Have you ever read the Trojan Smurf before? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got Pikachu there. Look, sorry, I'm going to clean my glasses there. Do you ever see your mum and dad clean their glasses, or granny and grandpa? Do you ever tell them, where are my glasses? Where are they? I know a lot of people are often looking for their glasses. I know I often am. But anyway, here we go. We have the Trojan Smurf. Okay, so I got the new ring light there today. I was trying to make the light better. It's my first one with the light. Hoping that makes the book look better for you. Alright, so there we are. There's Gargamel. You all heard of Gargamel before? That's the start. Yep. Let's have a look at Gargamel. He's always after the Smurfs. He likes creeping around and catching them. He's quite sneaky, the old Gargamel. Alright, let's go. On a beautiful summer afternoon, the Smurfs went out into the forest to pick berries. They were going to make some delicious syrup. Unfortunately, the terrible wizard Gargamel was waiting for them. He had built a weird steam machine to capture them, just like a very powerful vacuum cleaner. Okay. Vacuum cleaner. Have you seen Mum and Dad out with their vacuum cleaners? I'm sure you have. Well, he's got his own special looking one. Doesn't look like my vacuum cleaner, but it might be a good idea to have one like that, that's for sure. The Smurfs had no chance to escape, but Hefty Smurf moved into action. He jumped onto the tube and squeezed it with all his might. What's happening here? Groaned Gargamel. Aha! There he is, look. He's gone and he squeezed it so that Gargamel couldn't use Joan, so that Gargamel couldn't use his vacuum. Hefty Smurf let the tube go, and the machine slurped up Gargamel's nose. Oh dear! While the wizard was wondering how this had happened, the Smurfs made their escape, laughing as they went. Oh, that is pretty funny, is it not? Hello. Yeah, we got a Pikachu. Okay, but we are reading the Smurfs right now. Gengar and everyone. We're reading the Smurfs. We've seen that Gargamel's nose has just been sucked off into the vacuum. Gargamel soon had a new idea. He cut down a big tree and started sculpting the trunk. A few days later, the Smurfs made an extraordinary discovery at the foot of an old oak tree. What a magnificent statue, they exclaimed. Who would have smurfed that there? Okay, so Gargamel has cut a big statue out of a tree trunk. It's very clever, isn't he? Very, very clever. Isn't he, Bears? Isn't he Pikachu guy? Not Pikachu guy. Pokemon. Lots and lots of Pokemon. It's a present from an admirer, said Brainy Smurf after reading the note attached to the statue. It's got to be Smurf to the village. Hidden inside the statue, Gargamel grinned. His plan was working brilliantly. The Smurfs used all their strength to pull the heavy statue. They didn't know that, like the ancient story of the Trojan horse, very, very famous story back in ancient Greek and Roman times, they were bringing an enemy into their village. Okay. There you go. It's exciting. He's hiding in there. Gargamel is hiding. When they got to the river, they knew that the bridge was too narrow for the statue to pass. Let's cut the statue in half, suggested Handy Smurf. No, not necessary. I know another road, replied Brainy Smurf. Gargamel breathed again. Phew! That was close. He thought he was about to be cut in half. But Brainy Smurf's road was awful and scattered with stones. The Smurfs sweated as they pulled the big statue along, and Gargamel was very shaken about in his hiding place. Well, ha to him, huh? He's getting shaken about in his hiding place, hiding in the big Smurf, the Papa Smurf, isn't it? Brainy Smurf finally had to admit that he was lost. But how else could they bring the enormous statue down into the valley? Irritated, Gargamel moved a little too much inside the statue, and the big wooden Smurf started to slide down the side of the hill, quicker and quicker. Oh dear, sliding down the hill. Will Gargamel fall out? The Smurfs threw themselves on the rope and pulled. They stopped the statue just on the edge of a cliff. Gargamel, meanwhile, had no idea that was happening. The Smurfs decided to lower the statue as far as the river, but the rope broke and Gargamel dropped into the river. Oh, that's super funny, isn't it? There he is. And it snaps. Gargamel drops as he's hiding inside there, don't forget. Carried along by the current, the statue arrived at the waterfall. Close by, the giant Big Mouth was having a bath. Oh, some little guy called Giant Big Mouth was having a bath as the big wooden Papa Smurf pops up. There he is, popping up. The statue hit Big Mouth on his head. Bonk. He grabbed it angrily. "Mummy!" cried Gargamel from inside the hiding place. The giant decided, very touched, he felt so, he's calling him Mummy, decided to adopt his little speaking toy. And when the Smurfs found him, he was holding it tightly in his arms while he went for a nap. Hiding him tightly in his arms as he was having a nap. Do you hold your little friends tight when you're having a nap? I do. It's nice to hold them tight, isn't it? The Smurfs had to tickle Big Mouth with a feather so that he would loosen his grip, and gently they recovered their statue. They wanted the statue back. At last they were ready to present the surprise to Papa Smurf. But when the statue was uncovered, the wise Smurf was very anxious. You smurfed it in the deep forest, he wondered. That seems very fishy to me. He seems a little upset. He's a bit worried, going, why have you found this amazing wooden Papa Smurf statue in the middle of nowhere? Don't you think that's a little bit suspicious, everyone? I certainly do. I do too. That's too suspicious. That is very suspicious. You're right, you miserable worm, cried Gargamel, leaping from the statue with a big bag in his hand and he set about chasing the Smurfs. The defence was organised immediately. The Smurfs bombarded the wizard with rotten fruit. Then Azrael attacked them from behind. There they are, just smacking him in the head with all the fruit. Boing, 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 boing. Pachoo. There he is. Look at him go. I'd be scared if he was coming after me, wouldn't you? Ah! I'm scared. But the Smurfs managed to catapult the cat far away, and luckily for Azrael, a cat always lands on his feet. Attention, Smurfs, all together now, ordered Hefty Smurf. Gargamel realised too late that the statue was bearing down on him. What does bearing down mean? It means it's falling on top of him. The Smurfs pushed hard to close the lid and fasten a rope around the statue. Then they took it back into the trees where Big Mouth was having his nap. Big Mouth has got it back. The giant was delighted to recover his speaking toy. He carried it off with him to the great delight of the Smurfs. "Mummy!" cried the trapped Gargamel again. "No, no, no. You should call me Daddy." So there's Gargamel in there going, "Mummy, help me, help me." But no, he wants to be called Daddy. The end. The Trojan Smurf. That was very, very funny, don't you think? I thought that was very fun. Yay! Fun, 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 fun. Actually, and I'm going to teach you now how to spell one of these words. I think it's time we learn how to write while we're also reading. Only going to take a moment though, so just give me a second and I'll just grab that paper. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but I pressed pause and hopefully that worked. But yeah, I think learning to write so then we can read and write and listen and enjoy life. Yeah? So Smurfs. I reckon the biggest word we found in there, besides Gargamel, but that was a bit of a tricky one, don't you think? Let's just learn the word Smurfs. Even just the letters, alrighty? I'm going to write the word Smurf, and I want you to then go, when we finish watching the movie, the little video that I've just made, go and write the word as well and show Mummy and Daddy what you can do. So we got S, big S, can you see that? You start at the top and you go around, and then you got Smurf, M-U-R-F. You see the way I was writing it then? I'll do it again, okay? So S-M-U-R-F. Smurf. S-M-U-R-F. And all you gotta do is keep practicing, alright? Just keep on practicing. Can you write the word Smurf? Give it a go, alrighty? In life, you just got to give stuff a go. Alright, well, I've got plenty more Smurf books to read, and I'm going to get cracking on to reading some. So I'm just going to say bye-bye for now. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that I know that you're watching me. And, yeah, I'm going to keep reading and reading and reading. Alright, what do you say? Bye-bye. You want to say goodbye? Bye-bye. Bye.